Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 336 of the Level Up program and day number 46 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table as well as practicing a blue collar craps style of play. If you're playing along on Crapsee, make sure that you click that live link so you can watch this YouTube channel broadcast live as we go and roll out the daily throws. In the YouTube side of things, we got in the chat, we got Brian Flegel from Green Bay checking in. Number one, we got Joel, GR22, Roger OMC Craps, Lead'em, and that's about it for now. So we got 4 people watching right now. So a little bit different than it was yesterday. Yesterday we had not such a great day rolling the dice. So I did a little bit of warming up today and I changed my landing zone back to the way I used to have the landing zone when I first started practicing throwing the dice. So as of late, I've been trying to land the dice right around in here, and you can tell on my table, you can't really tell on the camera, but my table's starting to get beat up there. So we're gonna start putting that landing zone back up in this area again and get it closer to that back wall and hopefully have a little bit more control of how those dice hit the back wall and how they come off the back wall. So we'll see if that makes a difference today. I'm also going to do a little bit of a different betting scheme. We're going to start off with a $15 pass line bet. So make sure you get your bets in on Crapsee if you are playing along. And let's call that all bets set. Dice out. We're going to start off with a 3-2, 3-6 dice set again. And we have just about 250 throws left on the 3V dice set before we switch to that 2V dice set. So let's go dice up. 3-2, 3-6, and here we go. And we're going to start off with a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So that's a double pitch on that left die. That's a single pitch on the right die. So ultimately a single pitch of the dice on axis, and that is a safe result. So we're going to start off with this 96 across bet level. And I'm going to switch to turbo mode on the Crapsee because it has taken forever for those calls to go through. So we're going to go with 96 across. That's going to be $15 on the 4, 5, and 9, 18 on 6 and 8 with a $15 pass line bet. Good morning, Waylon, checking in. And again, we're going to stick with that 3-2, 3-6. If you're just joining in, I have about 250 throws left on a 3V before we switch over to the 2V dice set. So let's go all bets set here and dice out. You like David's voice, but okay, that's good to know, Joe. And guys, if it ever is not in the turbo mode, make sure you remind me, please, because I don't always see that on my side of things. A little short in the landing zone, but we have a 3-2-5. That would be the Justice 5. Up, get over here. I almost flipped it on there. It's 3-2-5. And how we're going to do things a little bit different now is my numbers that I'm hitting here is if I hit a 5 or a 9, I'm going to press both that number and the sister number up 2 units. So we're going to go from 15 to 25. If I was hit a 6 or an 8, I would press them up to 30. If I'd hit a 4 or 10, I would press that up to 25. And then if I can hit that same number or the sister number the second time, that'll be my trigger to bring my bets down, and then we'll go to the second part of the strategy. So again, that was a primary on the left side. That was a explosion on the right side. So we had 1 dice off axis with a primary hit. That is a safe result. Got 12 people on Crapsee. We got Coach Joe checking in on YouTube, and we're up to 15 people watching now with 4 likes. So let's go all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, that was really super long. We got lucky. That one actually hit the back wall before it came down. Again, if you're just joining in, I changed my landing zone around today. I'm trying to land it within 2 to 3 inches of the back wall. That one actually hit the back wall first. And that is a KitchenAid mixer 516. So that's going to allow us to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $30. So we're going to drop in 3 to get to that. And now if we hit any of the inside numbers again, that'll trigger us to bring down and go to that second part of the strategy. So that was a 5-1, so that was an explosion of the left dice. And that was a single pitch towards us on the right side. I'm not really going to analyze that one too much because I hit the damn back wall before the dice actually came down. So let's go all bets set, stick with the 3, 2, 3, 6. And dice out. So we got lucky in that last one. That one landed right on the base of the wall, and we got a 5, 2, 7. So we got to start honing in that landing zone there. So that is a 7 ouch. Hone in that landing zone so we can get some consistency and repeatability in the throws. So that is not a good start to the day. Hopefully that does not continue. So 3, 2, 3, 6. That was a warning sign, obviously, that last one. But again, that was not a good mechanics on that throw. Good morning, Ashish. So again, we're going to go $15 pass line bet. We got some recovery to do from yesterday. We're down right now, as of the start of yesterday till right now, we're down to $684. So we got some recovery to do and some building back to do. Our goal is to make roughly about almost $200 today. So if we can get up to that 1,100 mark, that would be the ultimate thing. Good morning, Navaldo. So $15 pass line bet. We'll call that all bets set here and dice out. A little bit short on the landing zone. We have it come out 7, 6, 1, 7. Another warning sign. So let's switch over to that 3 cousin 2 set. So we're going to go to 3, 6, 3, 2 now. That is a pass line winner, by the way, a natural. So 3, 6, 3, 2 is what we're going to switch to. Sticking with the $15 pass line bet. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. If you go on to Crapsee, Ashish, there is a play along. You go on the live tab on Crapsee, and that will show you exactly where the table is. I do not have a table code because my table is on that live tab. And we got Lazy Dog checking in. Good morning. And Lazy Dog was communicating with me through email the last day or so. And one of the questions that came up was the Craps for a Cure that'll be in October down in Vegas. And get a hold of John from Pro Craps if you want to find out more information, the dates, the locations, all that type of stuff. As far as I know, everybody is welcome to attend. There may be a small fee that he may charge that will be actually donated towards the charity if you do want to attend at the Casino Quest at the Fashion Mall. But check in with John. He'll give you dates. He'll give you locations and that type of stuff. So we'll go all bets set. 3, 6, 3, 2. Days out. Now it felt comfortable. We have a 5-4. That would be the hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. So we're going to mark the point at 9. And again, we're going to go 96 across. We're going to try this one more time here. It's $15 on a 4, 5, and 10. We got 18 on 6 and 8 with a $15 pass line bet. That was a explosion of that left eye. That was a double pitch on the right side. We'll go back with that 3, 6, 3, 2, the cousin 2 set. And all that set here. Dice out. And we got a 5, 6. That would be the mid-mo yo. Again, that is Chiro coming to us from above. And that'll be no help for me with my bets. Again, we're looking for box numbers here so we can get paid out on them right away. 3632. And that was a little bit long on that landing zone, so I've got to pull back maybe about a half an inch to an inch back further. Up to 16 people playing along Crapsee now. We're up to 22 people watching. Good morning to everybody. If you have not said hi in the chat, make sure that you do drop in and say hello to everybody. Let us know that you're out there. And let's go all bets set. Peace out. And we got a 426. That would be the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we're looking for some consistency here in our dice results, and we're not seeing it yet, but hopefully pretty soon. The craps for the cure, I think it's the 18th and 19th. It could be the 19th and 20th of Sheesh, but I think it's the 18th and 19th. I think it's gonna be a Friday, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. But again, John would know better. We're gonna press the 6 and 8 up to $30, so we're gonna drop in $3 to get to that. $36 brought back, 120 on a table. Again, 3632. And that last one was a double pitch on the left die, and that was a single pitch away on the right die, so ultimately a single pitch. So more information in 2 more weeks. That's awesome. Okay, thanks, Joel. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. I know I'm going to get a hold of John as well, because I know he's a casino host, and he might be able to help me book a room a little bit easier. We have Magic Aces 112. That'll help you for playing at ATS. Again, we're looking for some consistency in the dice results, and we're not seeing it yet. I also had heard that that's the same weekend that the NASCAR race is going to be going on down in Vegas, so it might be a little difficult to get accommodations. Hopefully it won't be, but we'll see how it goes. And I've been checking the airplane flights from Wisconsin. And I might have a problem with my streaming here, so please bear with me if it is having a problem with the streaming. It might be doing some buffering. Hopefully not, though. But I'm going to keep on going as if it's working good. So 3632, we got all bets set. And dice out. And we got a 415. That would be the trucking camper. So again, we're just kind of bouncing all over the place on our numbers here. But that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 5. And we are not going to do anything with the 9. So we're just going to press that 5 up 2 units. And again, we're going to be looking for a 5, 6, or 8 here, so we can get back into that second part of the thing. So I'm almost Canadian. You know, believe it or not, Ashish, I live about 10 hours driving time from the Canadian border because I have to go all the way around Lake Superior to get to Canada. And I've never been to Canada. Never, ever. I've been to Mexico, but never Canada. So 3632. But I think I have a thicker Canadian accent than some of the Canadians do, so too funny. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set here and dice out. 3632. But anyway, the airplane flights have been ranging anywhere between $250 and about $600. Depends on when I've been looking at it, so I've been checking it periodically. That's a pretty big range of numbers. We got the point. We have another 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. Not happy with the dice action on that one, but it is a point, so we're looking for a new point here. Coming out again. And that will be one hit. That ain't gonna really help me too much to get towards my strategy. Actually, I probably could, because we got $72 brought back to the rock because of that first come out 7. So we're gonna go to the second part of the strategy once we get a point established here. So 3632. We're gonna stick with the $15 pass line bet. Thanks, Ashish. But anyhow, we'll call $15 pass line bet. We'll call this all bets set, and they sucked. Yeah, we got a 3-2-5. That would be the Justice 5. So 5 will be our new point. Let's mark the point at 5. I'll have to check that. I'll have to try that out. He says try to look at airfares in incognito tab as they track how many people are looking at the dates. Okay, very cool. That's a good suggestion. 3632 is what we're going to stick with. And we have a point of 5, so we're going to bring our bets down now. And I'm going to put $18 on a 6 and 8. We're going to go $15 on the field bet on the field. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use that field to populate the 9, 10, and 4 so we can get our numbers spread across the table. And once we get spread across, we'll come off the field, we'll just play the box numbers. So right now we have $72 brought back to the rack, 66 on the table, and we'll call that all bet set. Normally if I didn't have, I have the 5 as a point, but normally if I didn't have that 5 as a point, I would be hopping that 5 for $2 until I can get the 5 covered. So here we go. All bets set, dice out. And we have a 2-2, the hard 4, the Ian double deuce, and that is Brian. Let's go on a cruise with Holy Roller. 2-2. Let's go on a cruise. So that's going to pay out $15 on that field bet. So we're going to use that $15 to pick up that 9. 87 brought back, 81 on the table. And that was an implosion on that left side. That was a single pitch on the right side. So single pitch away with an implosion with the cousin 2 set is a safe result. If it was an explosion and a single pitch away, that's where the warning sign comes in. So 21 people on Crapsee, 21 people on YouTube, and all bets set. Dice out. Yeah, we got a 5-3-8. That would be the Great 8. Leon from Great Craps. So that is the unfortunate thing about the low level of betting on that 8 that I have. Because the field bet is a loss, that's actually only a $6 profit. So we're going to go back up on the field. We're just going to pocket that $6. So $93 brought back, 81 on a table. Ideal situation right now would be to hit that 9 again. Because if we hit that 9, that would be a double payout, and that'd be enough to pick up the 4 and 10 so we can come down off the field then. So something to consider. And I have about 6 minutes left before our notorious YouTube cutoff time comes. So hopefully we get past that today. I actually unplugged a thing in the house here, hoping that is the thing that's cutting my show off at 8:26 every day. So we'll find out if that is the case. If not, I will have to figure out something else electronic in the house. We'll go all bets set here. I got $18 at a 6 and 8. We got 15 on a 5, $15 field bet, $15 pass line bet, and dice out. And we got a 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Max. So that is the number that seems to be repeating a little bit more often than not today. So again, like I said, we are looking for repeat dice combinations, and that is starting to be prevalent. That is a 9, so that is perfect. We get paid out twice off of that. So we're going to take the $15 field bet off. We're going to go and put $15 on the 4 and $15 on the 10. So now we're covered all the way across. We're at that 96 cross bet level. We have 129 brought back to the rack. Now we can start doing our trend betting. That was a double pitch on the left side, by the way. That was a single pitch towards us on the right side. So that was a safe result. Single pitch of the dice on access. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 5, 3, 8. That would be a great 8 once again. That is another repeat dice combination. So that is going to allow us to pressure that 8 up to $30 now. So we're going to take a little bit, put it in a rack. We'll put a little bit back up on the table. So we have got 150 brought back, 108 on the table. So we are hopefully a little bit close to break even, a little bit above break even if I took all the money off the table. And Fuzzy gave me a super chat for $4.99. Thank you very much, Fuzzy. Very much appreciated. That will go towards the table build. And this weekend I will be going to purchase more wood for the table and actually building the table itself, not just the tabletop that I've been working on for a while here. So good morning, Demon Dog checking in. Chris, good morning. And let's go all bet set. Dice out 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. And here we go. And we got Magic Aces 112. It's the second time we've hit that today, and I think that is a repeater win on this shooter. That it is. So Fuzzy was giving me a little grief today on a text, a group text that we have with the Juliet group. And not grief, it was kind of funny. Talking about if I sell the table, he said sell the table, but if one of the locals buys the table, I'm going to have to deliver it for them. And I said I would deliver, but I can't promise there'll be a smile there. And I'll just drop it off at the curb and you guys can pull it in. And he fired back. He goes, he has a forklift at home, so it would be no problem. And a steak, he said he has waiting for me. So, but no, guys, I'm not quite sure with the delivery of this table once I get it done. I have a very good feeling that I'm actually going to be doing the delivery in person, no matter where it is in the United States. I have a little bit of vacation time built up at work, so I might take the time off. Might take a few weeks to get it there, but I might take the time off and actually make the delivery myself. Probably save a little bit of money rather than shipping it out, but we'll go all bet set here. And that way I will be able to see and meet and greet with the person that actually wins the table. So that'll be kind of a cool situation, I think. So we'll dice out. And we got a 3, 5, 8, a great 8 once again. So that is nice because that is the one number that we did pressure up. And that is nice roll. So we're going to go to $42 on that 8 now. Even if it's California, sheesh, it'll take me a while to get there, but that might be a possibility as well. Brian says he's winning it. Brian would be awesome if he won it because that would be a 30-minute drive for me versus a 30-hour drive to get down to California. But I've even thought about California also. My thought was maybe even bring it down to Vegas with me, and we could set it up at the Casino Quest, and then I could deliver it away. But my luck is that I would be bringing it to Vegas, and then somebody on the East Coast would win it. So then I'd have to drive all the way over there and then back to Wisconsin. That'd be a hell of a lot of driving. But we'll see how it goes. We'll go all bet set here. What did we threw? We threw an 8, so we brought that up to $42. We have 185 brought back to rack, 120 on the table. We need that 3 for the small. We need the 10 and the 12 for the tall. And all bets set. And we got a 4 for heart 8, the square pair, so that 8 is on fire. So that's the first square pair that we've thrown for the day, and that is, we had $42 on there, so that's a nice little hit. So we're going to make it look like $60 now. If Fuzzy will ride with me, that would be awesome. I would love the company. Can pick you up on the way through if it is California, Fuzzy. Couple stops along the way, that'd be fun. So 3, 6, 3, 2 is our dice set. So since we switched to this cousin 2 set, this is actually working really well for us so far. Knock on the table. So hopefully we'll keep on going. We'll go all bets set and dice out. I could play with his beard. Yeah, right. I don't think Fuzzy would enjoy me playing with his beard too much. So we'll go all bets set, dice out. And just as I say, guys, we have a 257. Ouch. That would be the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. Damn it, I had to open my mouth. He's shaving it. Oh my God. Yeah, we could stop at a truck stop, Fuzzy. If you do go with me, we'll take the table, I'll put in the park, and we'll have a game of street craps going on and see if we can make some money off these truckers. That would be funny. I'll have to get a hold of Giuseppe, because he used to play street dice. He could show me the ins and outs of street dice. But we have $15 pass line bet. We made $96 off of that last shooter. So that we covered our bets from the beginning there, and we'll go all bets set. We got Ryan checking in. Good morning. And all bets set here. Dice out. We're going to be going again, looking for a new point. Stick with the 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. We got a 4, 5, 9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. And how ironic is Mark the Point, because Mark the Point just showed up. Ryan from Mark the Point. And congratulations goes out to Ryan, who just surpassed that 5,000 mark. And funny that Brian from Holy Roller checks in as well. Brian and Ryan, that's a rhyme. Brian and Ryan were in a race to see who get the 5,000 first, and Brian from Holy Roller actually beat him by about a month and a half. But congratulations to the both of them, and thank you for the compliment, Brian, about the chessboard. Yeah. But anyhow, we're going to go 96 across. Again, whatever number hits, we'll press that up 2 units and the sister number. We'll call that all bets up. We got 21 people in Crapsee. You got 25 people watching. Only 9 likes, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you do enjoy this content. And dice out. A little bit of a high bounce in that, but we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend, Wayne, and Daddy Joe. When I was warming up, I threw a lot of 4, 6s, but I think that's the first one that we've thrown since we started the stream. And knock on wood, guys, we got past that 8:26 time mark, and my stream is still going. So maybe that was the thing that I unplugged, was the thing that was causing the problems. But anyway, we're going to go $25 on that 10. We'll make that a buy bet. We'll go $25 on the 4. We'll make that a buy bet. Hopefully we'll hit that again so we can go to the second part of the strategy. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we've been throwing 4s or 3s on majority of our throws on at least one of the dice. So that is one of my goals here. I'll go all bets set and dice out. If you're just joining in, I changed my landing zone back to where I used to have it at, which is closer to the back wall. And as I say something, 3, 4, 7, ouch. Damn it. That was a short roll. So let's recover here again. We recovered on the last shooter. Now we got to recover on this one. That was a double pitch, by the way. 3-4 is a double pitch on that 3V dice set. And again, we'll go $15 pass line bet. Yesterday, if you watched, I actually did a ladder up twice towards the end of the show, and I got killed on both of them. And that was right at the end of the show, so I didn't have a chance to do any recovery on my bets. But we'll go all bets set here, $15 pass line bet, looking for a new point, new shooter. This is shooter number 4, and dice out. We got 314, and everybody knows what that is. That is the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So 4 will be the point. Let's mark the point of 4. And we're going to go 96 across again. This will be $15 on a 4, 9, and 10. I'm sorry, 5, 9, and 10. 18 on a 6 and 8. Your son is graduating from high school, Brian, or college? I'm assuming high school. Ashish is asking if I look at just one die as they're the same color, and that's actually why I have them the same color, so I can train myself to watch one die. And I actually watch that left die the entire distance of the table. And when I announce, good morning, John, when I announce the results, I always announce that left die first. So if I go 3, 5, the left die would be a 3, the right die would be a 5. So let's go all bets set here. Dice out. 3-6, 3-2, cousin 2 dice set. John, are you going to be doing a show today? I have not seen any of your shows in the last week or so. I think you took some time off, just like I did. And we got OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. So if you're playing at ATS, that is one of the bookends, and that is the first time we threw the midnight today. Again, 3-6, 3-2. That was a single pitch on the left die. That was an implosion on the right die. So implosion with a single pitch away is a safe result with that cousin 2 set. So we're going to stick with the same bets here. All bets set. No shows starting again tomorrow. Oh, you're on a cruise. That is right. I forgot about that. I'm very curious to see how it went for you. So welcome back home. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 1-6-7. Damn it. So we're going to switch back to the 3-2, 3-6, the cousin 1 set, because that's too many warning signs in a row here. And again, if you're just joining, you guys, we had about 250 throws left of that 3V dice set. And then after we're done with that, we're going to go back to we're going to start throwing the 2V dice set, the 2, 1, 2, 4 set. And we'll start tracking that for 2,000 throws and that. So midnight tonight, okay? But anyhow, we'll call this $15 pass line bet, all bets set, and we got a little bit of recovery to do again today. So we'll go all bets set. And if we do run a little bit long today, that should be fine since John is not doing his show. Maybe we'll try to throw a little bit extra today. $5-2-7 Bruce on a come out. Pass line winner natural. And my landing zone is starting to deviate away from that back wall again. So we got to make sure we get that landing zone a little bit closer to the back wall. Again, like I said, I'm trying to change that landing zone back to where I used to throw it a while back to see if we can make some adjustments or changes in how the dice react off that back wall. Again, we're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. The Dolly Parton set. Dolly Parton is actually the nickname that I believe Ed from Roll to Win and Gargoyle gave the hard sixes, the hard 12s. They call it the Dolly Parton. I call it the OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. So we'll go all bet set here, and dice up. A little bit of a veer to the left on that one. We have a 4-2-6. That would be the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark the point of 6. Again, we're going to go 96 across here. And this could be $15 on 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on the 6. We're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. 3, 2, 3, 6. That last one was a 4 on the left side, so it was a double pitch. And that was an explosion on the right side. So safe result. And 23 people on Crapsee. We're up to 30 people watching on YouTube. 12 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, guys, if you get a chance, please. That would be greatly appreciated. And dice out. Ooh, that right one jumped up and came back down. We have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that's going to allow us to pressure up the 8. And then let's put $15 in pass line odds out there. So that would be the sister number. And again, if we could hit that 6 or 8 again, that'd be perfect. So that we can come back down, go to that second part of the strategy. 3, 2, 3, 6. That last one was a double pitch on both sides, a primary and the bottom. And let's go all bet set here. Dice out. A little short in the landing zone, and the result is a 4-3. So double pitch on the left eye, primary on the right side. Double pitch ultimately is a 7 on that 3V dice set. So again, that was the landing zone difference, guys. I'm getting it closer to the back wall, and it's coming out decent. I pulled it back closer to where I was throwing it the last couple weeks, and it is not showing up good. Brian, have a great day. Good luck with the graduation and everything. And again, $15 pass line bet. We're not doing too well here today. You know what? For shits and giggles, we're going to ladder it up. We're going to go $30 pass line bet. And we're just going to double everything up here and see what happens for one shooter. And let's make it work. I know that our rolls, other than that second shooter, has not been that long. The quality of the rolls has not been that great. But we're going to make it work this time. 3, 2, 3, 6. Let's focus on the landing zone. Let's focus on the grip, energy in the dice, posture. $5-1-6, the KitchenAid mixer. So 6 is the point. Let's mark the 6. So instead of going 96 across, we're going to go, what is that, 192 across bet level. $35 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 42 on that 8. We'll pick up, we're not going to do any pass line odds at the current moment. So that's actually be 212 on the table right now because of that pass line bet. So, 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. And that last one was a single pitch towards us and a single pitch towards us. So it's a primary in the backside. So we'll go all bet set, dice out. Oh my God, guys, I'm killing myself here. 527. Ouch. Bruce. Damn it. I am becoming jerkbait. Ah. What the heck is going on here? Take 2 weeks off, and this is what happens. Unreal. Okay, we're going to stick with that one ladder up level, $30 pass line bet again. Last time doing it this. And if not, I might have to do it rebuy. Hopefully not. So we'll see. Rail dump time. I agree, Fuzzy. That is pretty damn close to rail dumping here. So, okay, 3236. And let's do this one. So we'll put $5 on a small, we'll put $5 on a tall. Let's do a $7 craps check. No, we'll do a $5 craps check. And we'll call that all bet set. We're going to go for the gusto here. Not exactly blue collar crap style, but let's do this one. So let's pull the landing zone back now and see if that makes a difference. So we got that was actually a 426, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So I'm going to try to pull the landing zone back to here once and see if that makes a difference going forward. So we are marking the point at 6. 3236. That was a double pitch on that left eye, and that was a what do we had? We had a 2, an explosion on the right eye. Bad day tomorrow. Let's try out a new strategy, goes Ryan. Anyhow, we're gonna go with 96 cross times 2. Let's go $30 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We'll go 36 on that 8. That's what I should have done the last time. I hit the button one too many times in that last one. I was trying to figure out why the numbers didn't make sense. Still 18 people on Crapsee. We got 35 people watching on YouTube, 14 likes. And dice out, 3236. Pulling that landing zone back a little bit here. And rolling it in with a 5-3 great 8. So if I can get their dice to roll straight into the back wall with minimal effort, that would be nice. Minimal energy, I mean, not minimal effort, minimal energy. So that was the 8. So we're going to pressure that 8 up to $48. Let's go $15 in pass line odds. And hopefully we'll pick up that 6 or 8 one more time so we can go to the second part of the strategy. 3236. That last roll was a single pitch towards us and a primary on top on the right side. Single pitch towards us on the left, primary on the top on the right is a single pitch of the dice. Safe result. And all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That's the first one of those for the day, I think. And that's no help for us. That was a single pitch on the left side and a single pitch away, single pitch towards us on the right side. So it's ultimately double pitch of the dice, which is a warning sign. Random Joe. I agree with you on that one, Red. The way I've been shooting yesterday and today has been very randomized. We are seeing some repeat dice combinations though today, so that is a good sign. But yeah, I question myself sometimes. But that's the game of craps, that it really is. You can control, everything is up to the back wall as much as possible. And all you can do is just try different things. We have 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 134. I was warming up. I threw a lot of those. So let's pressure that that 4 and 10 up to $40. Again, those are buy bets. We have $96 brought back to the rack, 243 on a table. If we can get, and I'm not going to say it, we need to get that second part of the strategy. How is that? That's a better saying. So we'll go all bets set here and dice out. And we got another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So there's another repeat dice combination. But see, that is one of the interesting things with going with a live show on a daily basis is putting yourself out there, good or bad. You're not able to hide from anything. And some days it does look like complete randomness to me, as well as probably what you guys are seeing. But again, trying to keep the mechanics the same, trying to get the landing zones down, and that's what the daily practice is all about. So again, we need one more box number hit here, and we're going to keep our bets the same. And all bets set here. Dice out. Left die stuck. I'm sorry, the right die stuck, and the left die took off 3, 4, 7. Ouch. So it got burned one more time here. And I did not completely rail dump like Fuzzy was going to. So we got a little bit of money left over to play here. And this time it probably is going to be a rail dump. And then we'll have to do a rebuy after that. That was a double pitch of the dice. So what do we do going forward here? Let's do this once. Just trying to change things up a little bit. Let's go to our Yuri style grip and see if that changes things a little bit. We're going to go, I'm going to double things up again. $30 pass line bet, $5 small, $5 tall, $5 any craps. 3, 2, 3, 6. So the Yuri style grip we're going to go, and we'll go all bet set here. So we're going to change the dice grip, and we're going to try to get it close to the back wall again here. It's been a while since I've used this grip. And we got hard 8, square pair, 4, 4 hard 8 is the primary in the bottom side. So again, trying to figure out your throw for the day, trying to figure out the landing zones, trying to figure out the energy levels. All is part of the mystery of playing craps. So we're going to mark the point of 8 once again. We're going to go with $30 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 36 on the 6. So we got 196 on the table. Getting 3, 2, 3, 6. That was a primer in the bottom side that last throw. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4, 5, 9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So I like the way that dice that time landed. It just kind of dropped and died. It bounced off the back wall and just kind of died. And that's the kind of action that I am looking for on a consistent basis. And that was a double pitch on the left side. That was an implosion on the right side. It's a safe result. We're going to go to $40 on that 5 and 9. And we will call that all bet set. Dice out. And we had a little bit of a rollaway on that right die. It kind of crossed and rolled away, but we have a 6-5 Minbo Yo. So we'll keep the same thing. That was an explosion of the left die. That was a implosion of the right die. So it was a drift left. And again, all bets set. Dice out. The left one bounced off and split off, but we have a 5-3-8, the great 8. So that is our point. We finally hit a point. So we come out looking for a new point. We did not have any pass line odds on that one, unfortunately. $67 brought back to rack. We're going to stick with that $30 pass line bet. Stick with the 3236 dice set. We'll go with the $5 craps check. We have that small and tall at $5. I did not do an all bet. And we'll call it all bet set here. Coming out looking for a new point. I split apart when I left my fingers a little bit. We're back on the 8, 5-3-8. Great 8. So 8 has been, I think, the majority of the throws today. So we mark the 8, mark the point of 8. That puts me in a questionable situation. Do I place pass line odds on that or not? I am not going to. But we're going to stick with what we got. And we'll take one more hit here, and then we'll go back to part 2 of the strategy. So we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, I kind of arced that one up a little bit. We got a point. We have a Buckeye Buckshot, 3-5-8. So 8 is hot, and the 3-5 is hot. So primary on the top side on the left, and that was an implosion on the right. Lazy Dog's working the 6-8 on the come out, so that's a good thing. You just got paid a couple times there, my friend. 3 times in a row. And again, we're going to be sticking to that $30 pass line bet. We'll go $5 craps check. We have $92 brought back to the rack. Let's drop that down to a $15 pass line bet. And we're going to take that $5 craps check off. So that way we can go to the second part of the strategy here and still be in profit. So 3-6-3-2. All bet set. Dice out. I know. I agree with you on that one, Joel. That's where my dilemma always comes in when I'm starting to hit certain numbers, you know, with the pass line odds, because I don't normally play a lot of pass line odds. And we have a 2-4-6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2-I-4. So let's mark the point of 6. So we're going to take that 30, we're going to take our bets down now, and we're going to go with, we'll go $18 on that 8. We'll go $15 field bet, and let's hop the 5s for $2, $1 a piece. And we're just going to try to spread out our bets here. Our first field hit will go to the 5, and we're going to spread out from there. So we'll call that all bets set. Actually, we have another $32 left here in profit so far. Let's make that 8 look like 24. And we'll call that all bets set. So 92 brought back, 66 on the table, and let's see if we get a little bit of recovery. And the only reason I brought that 8 up is because of hitting the 8 so many times there. Ooh, that left one bounced way off. I'm glad I picked up the 5. We have a 3-2-5, Justice 5. So that hop 5 does pay out. We do lose that field bet, so that is a wash. So I'm just going to repeat my bet on that one. So we'll go back up again on the hop 5, $15 pass line bet, $91 brought back, 66 on the table. 3236. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. And we got 257. So let's do this one. So let's go one more shooter and see if we can work this stuff out. We did make a small profit on that last shooter. That's the second shooter today that I've made somewhat of a profit. And we got a green number up on KPI, so that means we were just one under the double-digit numbers. So we were only at double digits one time today. That's pretty sad. Pretty sad on my part. I'm not going to do any pass line bet this time. We're just going to play it out as it is. 3236. And I will do my strategy when we get a point established. So 16 people still playing along with Crapsee. We're still at 27 people watching, 16 likes, and all bets set. Days out. So we're going to stick with that Yuri grip, 3236. And days out. They split apart a little bit in midair. We have a 246. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. It's marked to 6. Marked to point of 6. So that is a repeat dice combination we've thrown quite a few times as well today. So we are seeing some combinations here. But unfortunately, some of the combinations are not preferable combinations. But what should we do here? I'm going to let's go with $42 on the 6 and 8. Let's go $15 on that pass line, and let's hop the 5s, $2 each. So play a little bit of iron cross, we'll spread across and try to get out as fast as possible. So we've got $103 on the table. Let's go all bets set. Days out. And I know iron cross is not a popular strategy. I actually enjoy playing it, trying different things with it. Both dice landed, both dice died. We have a 2-2 hard for the Ian Double Deuce. The 2-2, let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that pays out on the field bet. So that's going to be enough to pick up $15 on that 5. And that way we don't have to hop the 5 anymore. And that'll be pretty much almost a wash or break even. That'll be a $6 profit when we hit the 5. 3236. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, the dice crossed on me. Damn it. Bruce. 5-2. That was a 5-2, not a 4-2. 5-2, Bruce. So that is going to be the end of the program today, guys. Too many short rolls for me. I was not happy with how things go. We got to really evaluate things and work on some of the mechanics going forward. Taking a couple weeks off did impact my throws, in my opinion, and the results of the throws. But let's go look at our statistics for the day. We had a 16 and a 9. The rest of them are all pretty low numbered. We have a 5.6 SOR, which is pretty measly. 4.5 SRR. Strong numbers today, we're at 7, the 6, and the 8, so the 3 inside numbers there. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers are just a little bit high. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s are low today. Horns and fields are low. Hardways were low. up and down today, says Marble Fork, and I 100% agree with that. Let's go through, look at our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday. Through the end of yesterday, we had 1,726 throws, a 10.01 SOR, SRR of 6.46, and a BSR of 7.08. So our BSR is at goal. SRR is about 1 and some change short. And our SOR is just slightly below what our goal is for black belt. But we can hopefully bring that back up. We got quite a few thousands of throws to go until we get to the end of our black belt level. But I appreciate all the thanks, guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on the way out. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. We'll see everybody back tomorrow. Have a great, safe, and prosperous day.